Hello. I thought I'll speak another aspect of healthy natural breathing, what I'm calling as movementless yoga. In terms of biofilm, I will post a link to an Instagram post in the description. So there is a little more understanding of what is biofilm. Biofilm, as I understand it, is as according to the link, yeah, biofilm is when, for example, when microbes, for example, like bacteria, other, say, viruses, fungi, they thrive better when there's already a slimy or base from which they can then link up and then grow. We probably call them as communities. Yeah. There is already a base, maybe a set of ideas, maybe a set of thought lines, or birds of a feather flock together. Yeah. So it's like these similar kinds of organisms. They come together and then they grow. They form structures. And over time, sometimes the structures become more complex. And then they work together. Yeah. We'll be calling it as grid, as a network. But they're not necessarily healthy. Like bacteria, virus, fungi. In our own body, we have different kinds of organisms. Gut bacteria, when we say gut bacteria, we are also working on healthy gut bacteria, for example. So there could also be pathogenic bacteria, which then maintains a disease condition. Like, for example, during the 2 years of the pandemic, corona was forming, there was fibrosis forming, yeah? For example, in the lungs. And they needed to be broken up for the disease to then abate, yeah? Similarly, when we're taking care of our body, and when we consider our body to be a yantra, a ShriYantra, in the sense our body has formed from several circles of influence, caring in one way or the other, love of many kinds. Yeah. So some are all unconditional love to, oh, hate. It's like a doorway hinged on one side, and then you can open the door on both sides. So it's all love. Either there's unconditional love or hate. Yeah. Which is also another form of unconditional form of love. Unconditionally hate or unconditionally love. But it's all hinged on love. Yeah, all our relationships are different forms of love. It could be other extremes. But the point is, our human body has formed from different kinds of love, different kinds of care. Love. We like the word care, and love maybe we associate with the word love differently because there are so many shades of gray, for example. Yeah. There are so many shades of what is called as love. Now, having said that, the health of our body, our gut instincts, for example, our nervous instincts, our likes, dislikes, our tendency to reach out for something and avoid some things, yeah, may also be coming from what kind of love we have experienced while growing up. Our human body has formed from different kinds of cares, different kinds of loves. Father, mother, brother, neighbor, friends, uh, birds, trees, animals, food, gadgets. They've all become, in one way or the other, part of what we have cared about or they have cared for us for. Yeah. Um, and accordingly is our relationship with also the phone. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now, how we take care of our phone, for example, is also based on our relationship with the phone. Similarly, how we take care of people in our life and how they take care of us is also based on the relationship. Yeah. Consequently, when we look at our life, like from the ShriChakra perspective, We have many circles of influence, many circles of love. We have friend circles, we have employees, for example, if you've been part of if you've been working in an organization, if you've been part of different kinds of education groups, all those, for example, primary school has one group, high school has one group. If you paint, for example, you have a group for painting. Yeah. Music, for example, you have a group for music. And you could have different genres of it. Yeah. Different groups having different interests. You could also have a nature lovers group. Yeah. So we have different kinds of circles of love. So when we look at the ShriChakra, and we see that the ShriChakra, the health, wealth, and wisdom of our life, is a consequence of the different circles having an influence on our life and how we interact with the different circles. Yeah. Then the health of our life, of our ShriChakra, we have a life, the health, wealth, wisdom of the, if you just draw a circle and put a dot in the center, we are like the person in the center, that dot in the center. And the life is like the circle, the entire circle that is life, however it is our life. That's like a universe, all of it is part of our life. So it's one universe. And the different circles of, say, the different people we are interacting with, each person have their own life, their own circles. So how I am connected with you, different people, is like, how is this dot connected with other dots, other people? And each person have their own circles, their own life. So consequently, we are in a multiverse. I have my own universe, you have your own universe. So universe, many kinds of universe, and each of us have our own sounds of life. What we think, for example, and there's an accounts person, there's a computer person, there's a homemaker. The sounds each person make, also the vocabulary we have, is all consistent with the life we have, the interests we have, what kind of music we listen to, what kind of stories we listen to, and each person have their own interests. Accordingly, is the sounds of life that each person make. And then we are communicating one person to another person, depending on the language, depending on the vocabulary, depending on the meanings, which are similar. Yeah. So it's like a biofilm. We have many kinds of people. And whom do we gel with? Gel with depends on the common grounds by which we can interact. So we would have, say, chapter meetings, or we have social networking groups. The events we attend all depends on what is that we vibe with. Yeah, what is that we gel with? And the story of our life is maintained healthy, wealthy, wise. Sometimes we have diseases, sometimes we don't. The diseases could be from the gel, which may not have been taken care of regularly as it needs to. For example, if you have a cold, that's also gel. Now, why is that gel there? Could be because the respiratory tract hasn't been taken care of as well as it needs to, or there's an infection, or there is a precipitant. For example, there's exhaust fumes in the nasal cavity. And until that irritant is taken off, the gel is going to be there. The body is going to produce that gel. And there could be, say, occupational infection, no, opportunistic infection. For example, fungus. And then you have the gel becoming a little green or yellow or a green color. Yeah, that's talking about opportunistic infection. So you are working on certain project and others would like to take the opportunity of benefiting from the project you're working on. So you have, oh, we also like what you're doing. We just, that. So that could be an infection or it could be, oh, interest. Yeah, there is interest according to what is that you're working on and how much you're sharing. Yeah. So it could sometimes invite a healthy influence, or it could be an unhealthy one. But nevertheless, it's about how you maintain your space that there is healthy or unhealthy development. just like our own rooms, our own workspaces, our own interests. So, like when we're cooking something, when you are regularly cleaning the space, then we have accordingly our ideas would be similar, yeah, consistent with developing, creating something nicer. Or according to what is available, you just make something with what is there. Yeah. Now, our body, when we regard it to be like the dot at the center of the Sri Chakra, then it's like the ShriYantra. Because that which emerges from our body, for example, there's also poop, there's also, say, urine, there's also sweat, there's also words coming out of our mouth. Yeah. All of that are from the different holes. Our body has at least 10 holes. Yeah. And according to the health of each of our holes, also there are several more uncounted, yeah, holes that through where sweat comes out in our body. So we got lots of holes. We are like dosa. We have a lot of holes. And humanity across boundaries is according to how open or closed is our holes, or rather the heart of our body. We consider our whole body to be a heart. And the life that we have, the quality of the life that we have, is also dependent on how open or closed is the doors and windows, holes of our life. Yeah. Accordingly, is the love or abuse that we have in our life. So it could be infectious, or it could be healthy or unhealthy, depending on the relationship that we have with love, or the different forms of love. Which is why I tend to have this idea of, I'm still in different stages of making this available, but let's just say we have, just like a body has 10 holes, we have 10 basic concerns from which we base our life. Like the Sri Chakra has a triangle right in the center, and you could either represent it with like this, with the base of the triangle down, or you could represent it this way, uh, this way, or this way. Yeah. Yeah, this way. Now, if we consider this way, we are standing on point, like in the center of the dot of the Sri Chakra. Yeah. And we have an entire life on a platform here. Yeah. That's also kind of on a floating rim, because it's not exactly on the equatorial line. If you've drawn the Sri Chakra, you'll notice that when the Sri Chakra is drawn with this triangle with the base down, this up line is not exactly on the equator. It's a little above. It's on a floating line above the equator. But if you consider that the central triangle is inside a circle, which is inside, like you have the entire Sri Chakra, and then you have the first triangle. So consider that to be in a circle. And that it has basics, 6 points, like the Star of David. Where you can draw it this way, you can also draw it this way. Both is there. Yeah. It's like 6, which is also represented by the idea of, let's just say, the Swadhisthana Chakra. Swadhisthana Chakra has 6 petals. Yeah. That way, you could kind of associate. The Mooladhara has 4 petals. The Swadhisthana has 6 petals. So we consider it to be like basics. Yeah. Where 6 circles are coming together to form the 6 petals. Yeah. So Swadhisthana is also Swabhiman, yeah, or Swaraj, yeah, or Swatantra, which is also meaning like independence. All takes at least a swa, yeah, swad, yeah. So Swadhisthana is also like saying our own likes and dislikes, the life as liked by us. But they say also Swayamvar, yeah. So the swa of your own choice, yeah. They say free will is also depending on, there are 6, set of 6, yeah. If we consider that the base of the triangle, yeah, is having 10 values, just like a body has 10 holes, yeah, at least, yeah. And then we have so many holes of our skin, but 10 holes. And then why we do what we do and where we are headed, what our goals, is all a reflection of the health of 10 of our concerns. At least our body is made of 10 holes. So we might as well consider that there are 10 basic concerns, yeah, that we function by. And that the health of our why we do what we do, this gets even more visceral. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But you may have to kind of incorporate your life a little more. Yeah. For you to kind of look at what are your holes talking about? What's the health of it? Why are you having the 10 holes? Yeah. The why of what you do would be a reflection of the health of your X. Yeah, let's just call this X. 10 values. And then where you're headed would also be a reflection of why you do what you do. And they together will be a reflection of the health of your X. X point 10. It's just a point. From your body, when you consider it as a ShriYantra, from where the ShriChakra, the health of the ShriChakra is. And then you have so many circles of influence. Yeah. Healthy natural breathing, what I'm calling is movementless yoga, is a way by which to keep the biofilms of your body. We also have gut flora, fauna, yeah, and seasons. For example, we have hormonal cycles. Yeah, I'm a woman, so I can talk about hormonal cycles. Men also have hormones. They may not have just studied it as well as it needs to be. We call it testosterone and estrogen. But there are also so many other. For example, there's dopamine and endorphin and cortisol and serotonin, and these four are called as the happy hormones. Our happiness is in some way related with these. But there are also so many other estrogen and testosterone and cortisol and melatonin and thyroxine, yeah, thyroid hormone, then growth hormones and pituitary hormones, yeah. So many hormones. And they all have their own influence on our body, whether it's a male body, female body, child body, a senior adult body, all are affected by one or the other hormones. And we are not just made of hormones. We also have muscles. We also have nerves. We also have blood. We also have 12 organ systems. 12 organ systems. And each of them are functioning by their own hormones, their own set of cells, tissues, organs, organ system. 12 organ systems. They're all having their own management system. It's like biofilm. Yeah. Their own base for existence. And they need to cooperatively function. Yeah. That's why a body is like an organization. Yeah. Fine organization. That's why it's called an organism. Because depending on the health of our organism, the organization or the organism is how we also organize the life that we live, the circles that we interact with or don't interact with, what food we eat or don't eat. Also, the activities we do, don't do, yeah, what we care about, don't care about. We all have a body that's human, and then it's about what we do, what we don't do, what we care about, don't. It's all related with the organism, biofilm, yeah. Healthy natural breathing is about, given that we have a body that's human, yeah, and we all have different skin color, for example, and different variations, hair color, and different gender also, yeah. So different variations. It's about what it takes to maintain being human, and becoming a humane being. Yeah. Such that you're not thinking also of killing somebody else. By how you maintain the health of your body, such that there are no infections coming, such that the quality of your life is not going a little time. Yeah. It's maintained healthy and it's maintained wealthy, wise enough. so that people would like to participate. And then we all, join around a table, no matter what our ethnicity, class, culture, then share potluck. Yeah, it's about what I make from my produce, what I think about and all that. I make a produce, and then this is what I made, this is what I brought. What have you brought? So we have also I call it as a pajama party. It's like we are all a teddy bear. Yeah, our body at least has warmth and softness and moisture, and we're like a teddy bear, heart all warm and moist and soft and beautiful, like a pajama. Like we're always like the egg. Egg has yolk inside, so like yellow pajamas. Yeah, the sun. It's because we have the sun that we have the solar system, that we have Earth, yeah, functioning well enough, having life. So we being the sun of our own life. Yeah, that's why kind of yellow. Yeah, keep the yellow all light of love and life all bright and nice and shiny. So we have a nice little beautiful smiley life. Yeah. So I call it pajama party. Yeah. So I be all in my teddy bear all nice and fine. Yeah. Be on body all nice. And then we say meet at a restaurant or we in a networking group or in a family circle. We all are like each of us are in our own pajama. Yeah, teddy bear, all nice. Lovely. Our light is all nice, bright and beautiful. Pajama party. So we are all in our pajamas. Kind of. Our body pajamas. Yeah. We are at least having our skin color, human color. Yeah. Which requires 36 particles or 36 circles or 36 the ShriChakra, for example, the outside, the doorways, gateways, they have 36 lines, yeah, in total, and 36 points in total, which together forms 72. The Katapayadi Sankhya or the Mela Karta Raga chart has 72 ragas, like sounds or music types. There's a Carnatic music. It's a musical representation of the Sri Chakra, maybe. Yeah. So having at least 36 people in your life, I would think 72, but I'm thinking each person have their own mother, father, at least each person have their own partner. Yeah, because each person is said to be a fine balance between nature and nurture, Prakriti and Purusha. Yeah. So are likely to have their significant other. Yeah, that sense. So if you're in touch with 36 people, you would be in touch with 72 people because each person is Nate, Prakriti, and Purusha composite. Yeah, so either they're single or they're married. But every person, if they have a body that's human, they have a significant other, given that they have a body that's human. Yeah. So you're at least in touch with 36 people in your life. You may or may not have recognized them or put them in a chart. But the quality of your life is correspondent with at least the quality of your relationship with these 36 people. Yeah. And then you could have a lot of other people, but the health, wealth, wisdom of your life is dependent on how you're maintaining the biofilm of your life such that people in your life are becoming healthy, wealthy, wise. You are becoming healthy, wealthy, wise. Future generations are becoming healthy, wealthy, wise. Yeah. And that requires movementless yoga. So that you're maintaining the quality of your life such that you can, like, when I'm speaking my kind of things, and you're improving health, wealth, wisdom, and the music, the sound of your life is getting better from also what's coming out of your mouth, how you add value to people. Yeah. So we're all in different stages of development. And I'm a Beti of Bharat talking about what it takes to be Lakshmi. You're a coel. Yeah, because we are like females, girls, women, are said to be like a coel in a crow's nest. Yeah, who has to one day go to her partner's place. Yeah, and um, grow life beautifully. Yeah. Now we have all of these ideas. Now, um, a body, since we have a human body, which means we are basically male or female, we are a fertilized egg. So we have the yolk. Ovum, we are at least a fertilized ovum. Whether sperm, whether you're a male or female. So we are all basically walkie-talkie eggs. Yeah. Humpty Dumpties. Let's keep a Humpty Dumpty on the wall. Yeah. So we're not going to the gender spectrum thing of a male, female. Let's keep the wall as a human. So you're at least a human and not getting into this male, female thing. And we have a body that's human. Yeah. And it's, you have an idea of being male, female, you have the entire spectrum. But let's place our Humpty Dumpty on the wall called human and have more humanity across boundaries. So we are like Gode Mel Deepa Itange, to be a lamp on the wall between these complementary opposites. We've got lots of concerns. And keep the light of love alight so that we are like a lighthouse. So people who are like, which way to go can at least say, oh, this way. Yeah, we have some clarity. Yeah. And then from there, like the sun, nice big bright star. Yeah. Shine with the light that we already have so that we can speak the light of truth, of love. Yeah. Which is also represented by the idea of the Vishuddha. You can speak your truth. If you're having a difficulty speaking your truth, you need to work on your biofilm, because of which your ability to speak versus not is kind of like, like I can, I can't, all different things. Yeah. So you need to work on your biofilm, your own 10 holes, and then 12 organ systems. Yeah. So slowly, we have 10 vayus, 5 vayus and 5 upavayus, by which to improve the biofilm such that we can speak the truth of the matter in such a way that we, people around us, and future generations are all becoming healthy, wealthy, wiser. Yeah, healthy, wealthy, wiser. We have the ShriChakra for a point of reference. I recommend you start drawing some aspect of the ShriChakra. Yeah, I will leave a link from a person from whom I'm learning to draw the ShriChakra. I have drawn a few times. So that you also can kind of begin to contemplate on the idea. And then I will make further videos available. So you can see how I'm drawing it. Because I'm also drawing the ShriChakra from the Mooladhara Chakra. Yeah. Because that way, your conscience begins to start coming together in a finer way. And when your conscience is more together, then how you connect with the different circles is more from a truth. So that way, you'll be functioning from the Sahasrara, okay, from the Ajna, and then slowly, as the six chakras, they begin to start coming together. You would have, the 6 chakras, Muladhara Chakra, Swadhisthana Chakra, Manipura Chakra, Manipuraka, Anahata, Vishuddha, and Ajna. They together form 144. Yeah, when you add them up, the number of petals and everything, so according to the petal, you just count the petals. The ShriChakra has so many petals. Yeah. When you added the petals of the 6 chakras, they come to 144. And my conscience has 36 into 2, 72. 72 into 2 is 144. Yeah. And 144 has been what my conscience has been functioning by. And then I saw the ShriChakra is emerging from my conscience. And Sahasrara Chakra has 1000 into 144, which means at least there is 144 chakras, the people, into 3. Yeah. So each person has at least 6 chakras. Human being, they're a human being. They have at least 6 chakras. Yeah. And then I'm saying the Shri Chakra is having 3 circles. Yeah, I'm thinking me, me, me. Yeah. Like 3 aspects: little me, big me, and my world. Like me, little me, big me, and my world. So me, me, me. Yeah. Me, my. Okay. World. So each of us have at least these 3 aspects to each of us. So 72, okay, 144 into 3. So how many people do we have in our life? At least 36. 36 into 2, 72. Yeah. So 144 into 3, 432. So we at least have 432 people. Yeah, that's too much of an information. Let's go back to our Mooladhara. Yeah. The basics of, we have 10 holes. Yeah, Mooladhara, 10 holes. And then we have the skin of a body. Yeah, that's at least warm because you're an alive human being. So you're likely to have warm blood running through your body. It's like, given that you're a human, you have warm blood running through your body. So you already have warmth. And you have 10 holes. And your body is alive because of water. Yeah. At least 60% of our body is water. So you already have moisture. Yeah. And then your body is soft, not like a chair or anything. You know, bones are hard. But thank God we have bones, kind of juicy bones. Alive people have juicy bones, which is why we are alive people. And then bones are kind of hard. And then our tissues are soft. Yeah. Which kind of works really nice. Like a house has beams upon which there is the brick and mortar and all of that, and forms a house. The body is all soft. So inside the beams are bones, more structured. Yeah. So we have different kinds of texture. Our body is warm, soft. You can at least feel your tissues are soft, and moist. So you have what it takes to be a teddy bear. You're already a teddy bear, a nice and a beautiful, warm, and you already got the yellow. Yeah. My conscience, my Shri Chakra, the Ashta Digbandhana, I draw it with yellow colors. Yeah. We already have the yellow on. Let's keep the yellow all fine and nice, not be yellow, dirty fellow. Yeah. All clean or nice. That requires movementless yoga so that the biofilms are becoming all healthy biofilms, not something that invites infections or diseases. Yeah. If there is diseases, which means you need to work on your biofilms. If you have a concern with that, if you have a difficulty with that, challenges faced with that, contact me and let's improve our biofilms. We have more humanity across boundaries, less problems, and more health, wealth, and wisdom. You also get well, I also get well, future generations also get well, and we all be happy, healthy, and wise. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this has been of value to you. Good day.